Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's a little bit later in the day when I'm filming this. I'm filming this on a Tuesday and it is absolutely gorgeous weather today in the UK. And what are you doing? Do you mind? Arthie, everyone can see you being naughty. Oh, honestly. Anyway, so today I am going into the garden. Yes, I am wearing this outfit, and I know I said I would never wear this outfit in the garden, but it's just too darn comfortable, everybody. Like, it's so cozy, so comfy, and I'll just be careful. And if I get compost on it or I get it dirty, well, do you know what? I'll just put it in the wash. So that's that. Anyway, it's Pancake Day today as I'm filming this video, so it's the 4th of March. Happy Pancake Day. I just wanted to film today because I've got a lovely day at home. It's a gorgeous weather. I'm going to make some butter. I'm making pancakes. I'm making orange juice from oranges, and we're going to do some potting in the garden. I thought, why not bring all of my friends with me too? So just thought I'd bring all of you along too. And it's just such a beautiful day. We just can't like in the UK, you just never know what the weather's going to be from one day to the next. So I'm taking this opportunity. So the first thing I'm going to do is head out into the garden, and I've bought a new fruit tree. I've bought a black currant tree, and I'm going to pot that, and then I'm going to put some compost into the raised beds, hopefully. Then I want to pot up my little tomatoes. Well, the seeds. I saw on Instagram a really good way of using toilet roll tubes, cutting these in half and using them to help my little seeds grow. So I'm going to do that as well. And yeah, and it was just going to be absolutely wonderful, and I'm really looking forward to it. We've also got an avocado tree to pot up. So this avocado tree here, just here, this one needs to be repotted because it's getting bigger and it's gorgeous, but it's not growing in height because the pot is now too small. So we need to repot this. So I'm going to do that. This is our other avocado tree, which is ginormous, and it will go outside soon when the weather warms up a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to go outside and do some potting up. Now, I am filming on my little camera at the moment. I probably will switch to my other camera because this camera's got low battery and I'm currently charging the other one. So we're just going to see how it goes. But with it being such a beautiful day, let's take advantage of it. So here we are out in the garden. It was literally such a beautiful day today. It looks like it's quite windy, but the warmth of the weather and the sun definitely offset the wind part of this video. Well, in this particular day anyway. I grab a bag of compost and then, using a pair of scissors, cut that and place that into the raised beds. It's amazing how heavy these things are. It's 60 litres, and yeah, compact dirt, or is actually really, really heavy. Anyway, here we are, just levelling it all out, making it nice and ready, mixing it in with the original compost that was in the raised beds, because I don't just shove this on top. I obviously mix it all in with the original compost that's there, make sure everything's all compact and mixed in together, so when I come to plant it, it will be mixed compost. Then we are moving on to planting this blackcurrant tree, and may I just say, it was so pot bound. I only paid £4 for it, so I'm not complaining, but it was so pot bound. It took ages to get it out of this. So once I had eventually got it out, I teased the roots and just allowed them to separate before popping it into this big pot where it can breathe and grow beautifully and hopefully provide me with some blackcurrants. You saw me then walking off twice because not only did I forget to bring the compost over, I also forgot the scissors to cut the compost bag up. So yes, that was quite funny, made me laugh. And then I get a good couple of scoops of compost in, really mixing it all together, levelling it all out, and hopefully we'll get some black currants. We're then going back into the shed because this point I'm actually going to be planting some little seeds. I've got some plum tomatoes and lettuce. So I'm just getting all the bits and pieces that I needed from the shed ready to pot up, and then we are going to get started. I made these little tags, which I love so much, and then we're going to start planting our cherry, plum tomatoes and lettuce. Now, this technique with the toilet roll tube I saw on Instagram. I don't think I'm going to be able to link it below, but basically you get a little tray like I've got here, get your toilet roll tubes, cut them in half, and then put the seeds in them, because once they like grow and you repot them into a bigger pot or into raised beds or into your garden, then the toilet roll tubes will just compost, so you can just put them in your compost bin, which is fantastic. So here I am planting my little tiny baby seeds in these little pots, and can I just say, as I'm recording this voiceover, it is Sunday the 9th of March when I'm recording this voiceover, my little seeds are coming through for my lettuce. My tomatoes haven't sprouted yet, so I may put some tomato fertilizer on them just to help them along a little bit, but it's only been about a week, so I'm not rushing anything. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day, but they look so cute. I'm so happy with them. Arthur had a lovely afternoon out in his house, but then he wanted to come in, so he came in, and then here we have the raised beds ready to put produce in them. I'm going to be putting some onions and some carrots and parsnips. Then we have some bird seed for the birdies. And then over here we have fruit corner. So we have 2 blueberry trees and the blackcurrant tree. So I'm really hoping it's successful this year. It's already starting to bud, so I'm quite hopeful. And here is the repotted avocado. Hello, we're now back indoors. I've done all the potting up in the garden that I need to do. I have had to put my jumper in the wash though, because it got dirty, which I thought it would. I knew it would. I knew it would, because it's white. My jogging bottoms will also go in the wash later. But the thing is, if you can't wear it if you only are going to wear something on certain times, then what's the point? Like, these are so comfortable. I've had so much comfort doing my gardening, and yes, they're white, yes, they got dirty, but I'll just wash them. Anyway, we're now going to make something else. So, as I mentioned, it is Pancake Day today, so the 4th of March, and I'm going to make George and I some pancakes for kind of like a brunch type thing. And I'm going to do blueberry pancakes, but the first thing we're going to make is some butter. I really enjoyed making homemade butter using cream from our local dairy, and I'm going to do it together, and then the buttermilk I'm going to use in the pancake batter, because a lot of you and some people on Instagram said that you can use the buttermilk for pancakes, so that is what we're going to do. But the first thing we need to do is make the butter. Now, I've only got 1 pot of cream, so I don't know how much it's going to make or if it's going to be even successful, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to set you up and we're going to make some butter. So I start off by pouring in a pot of cream into my food mixer. This food mixer, my mum and I were talking about this the other night. She had this food mixer when she got married, so it's got to be at least 40 years old, and it's still going, although I'm trying to convince George that I need a new one. But he says as long as it's working and we clean it, then we're not getting a new one. Anyway, it still works. As you can see, it's made butter. It's really, really great. So you've seen me make butter before. It's so easy to do. It's a bit messy, so you do have to get your hands dirty, but it's so rewarding at the end. And the butter that you make, especially if you get cream, like good quality cream from a local dairy or your farm shop, if you can afford that, or just cream in general, don't get Elmley, that is not cream. Make sure it is like proper double cream, and that will still work a treat. You don't have to get organic, you don't have to buy farmer's market, because I know that can be quite expensive. The cream I buy from our local dairy is £1.50, and that makes a block of butter to last us for the week. I then go on to making the orange juice. So these oranges were from Ocado, because that was what the food shop was last week, like as I'm filming this. So I made some fresh orange juice. I normally make immune juice, but I ran out of ginger, so orange juice it was, and with it being George's birthday this last week, I wanted to make him some fresh orange juice to have with his breakfast, so it all worked out really, really well. I then poured it into this jug and popped it into the fridge to chill, and it was so delicious. Like, freshly juiced oranges are amazing. And then we're moving on to making pancakes, because it is obviously pancake day as I'm filming this video, and obviously pancake day has been and gone when you're watching this, but here we are. I just use flour, eggs and milk. I didn't use, and a little bit of vanilla essence, but I'm not going to be using vanilla essence anymore, and some baking powder, and that was it. I didn't add any sugar or anything else. I just made basically Yorkshire puddings. And I don't know if it's just the UK that makes pancakes on Pancake Day or celebrate Shrove Tuesday. You have to let me know. If you're not from the UK, do you have Pancake Day? Do you have pancakes? What do you have on your pancakes? Let me know. This time we added some fresh blueberries, and yes, I should have washed them before I chucked them in there, but I forgot, and here we are. We live to tell the tale. So I mixed them all in, and the pancakes turned out beautiful. They were so delicious and just great. Look at them. They're amazing and so tasty. And here we have homemade pancakes cooked in homemade butter with blueberries and a bit of lemon juice, and I found some natural, unrefined, organic granulated sugar. So I put that on it too. So yeah, that's great. And then I've got a glass of orange juice as well. So I'm just going to taste a little bit. Let's do a little taste test of the pancakes. Perfect. I'm going to go and enjoy this now with George, and I'll see you all later. Hello everybody, so it's now 5 o'clock. I've just given Arthur his medicine. I need to have my medicine as well, and I am just sorting out dinner. I'm having Jason sourdough bread toasted with half an avocado and some grilled chicken, and it's really delicious. It's so yummy. So that is what I'm having for my dinner, but I'm also going to be having one small portion of pancakes because it's Shrove Tuesday. I know I had pancakes earlier. It's the last day for pancakes, and then after today I won't be consuming any ultra processed food. Now I'm saying ultra processed because if I said just processed food, that's going to be more like, I'm not at that level yet. I'm not there yet. But ultra processed, I can do that. It will still be a challenge, but I can do it. So that is what I've chosen to do. I'm just going to put you here while I do my dinner. Yeah, so that is going to be anything, pretty much any food consumption that's not either homemade or has very minimal ingredients. So I'm focusing on whole food only. I am allowing myself to have dark chocolate, but like no less than 75% dark chocolate, because dark chocolate is actually good for you. And that's it. So if I read anything like label wise and it has ingredients that I can't pronounce, I don't know what they are, or it has a long list of ingredients, I won't be consuming it for Lent. There's a lady I follow on here and also on Instagram called Donna. I will tag her channel below. Donna Bartley, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She has given me some tips on how to help me with this, and I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. So it's basically going to be more homemade foods. Now, with regards to things like cakes, cookies and things like that, I will probably have a look at my flour. If I can buy like a flour that's not ultra processed, or have a look at ingredients and things like that, then I will still make my cakes. I will still make my cookies. Instead of using vanilla essence, I may use vanilla pods, like get real vanilla, and instead of using like sugar, I may use coconut sugar. I know that's still processed, or you can get unrefined. I've got unrefined granulated sugar, but not caster sugar. So yeah, it's just going to be things that come in packaging, and yeah, that I'm just basically focusing on more whole foods. So yes, I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to exclude like mayonnaise or barbecue sauce. I can, that's fine, but mayonnaise I may struggle, so we'll think about that. Anyway, I'm going to prep my dinner and then we'll finish off this little segment. So because I'm going shopping on Saturday, so I'm going to just briefly talk about that in a moment, but I want to make my dinner, so let's do that. Here we have my dinner. Slice of sourdough toast, Jason's toast, that's who I use, or market toast, half an avocado and some grilled chicken with a bit of mayo, salt and pepper. And that, everyone, is my dinner. So now I'm going to go upstairs and eat this and enjoy that. I'm watching Yellowstone at the moment. Don't know if I'm into it yet. I haven't fully decided, but yeah, I'm watching that at the moment. Then I will come back and make some pancakes, but I'm not going to film that because you've already seen me make those. What I will do, the next part of this video will be on Saturday, when I have actually come back from the supermarket to talk you through what meals are going to be having for the upcoming week, what I'm going to be avoiding with regards to ultra processed foods, and how I'm going to get through my first week as having whole food meals, cooking more from scratch. I've kind of done it before, I kind of do it already, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then it's amazing how many items are actually ultra processed. So yeah, I'm going to do that, have a look at that, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you all on Saturday once I've been to the supermarket. I'll be going to Asda this week because avocado, as much as I love avocado and the quality is really good, I really like it, it's just expensive, and I'm trying to lower the cost on my groceries, like I mentioned in my monthly reset. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with you all on Saturday when I go through my weekly food shop for ultra processed free food. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you on Saturday. Good morning, everybody. So I know I said I'd be back on Saturday, but it's actually Friday today because I'm about to go to Lidl. I said I was going to go to Asda to get this week's grocery shopping, but I'm actually going to go to Lidl and try them out. I'm just grabbing my bags. How many bags am I going to need? I'm taking a backpack. That should be fine. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to Lidl because they have a grass-fed meat section and I want to check them out, see how much they are. And yeah, so I just thought I'd do. I'm going to do my shopping at Lidl and I will be back when I come back. I've also got to go to the butcher's tomorrow and I want to pop onto the market to get my fruit and veg produce from the market. So I will still do that and a couple of other bits and pieces. So this is the bulk of the shop. This will be the bulk of the shop from Lidl, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what it's like. So yeah, I will be back once I have been to Lidl. Hello everyone. So I am back from Lidl, and it was actually really good. It was really successful. It was still, everything I got came to £70.42, And I got, does that tell you how many items? Okay, I'm going to quickly count. So I got 24 items and it was £70.42p. However, what I got makes the difference. So I'm going to show you what I got, because £70 for 24 items does seem like a lot of money. However, this is what I've got. I got a lovely little pack of flowers for the front garden. So I'm going to plant those later. So they're going to go in the front garden. So they were, I think, £4.99, I think, for those. Didn't need them, but I wanted them for the front garden, so they'll be pretty. Now, this is the most important section. This is the grass-fed meat section. So I have got 2 rump steaks grass-fed, 2 sirloin steaks grass-fed as well, and they look relatively thick too. So I got those. I've also got grass-fed reduced fat beef mince because they didn't have full fat, but that's fine. So yeah, I've got 2 of those grass-fed. So this is the grass-fed section. I've also got 2 free-range chicken breast fillets, and it is stamped with the British free range as well. So I would class this meat section as organic, pretty much as it comes from the butchers. This was the most expensive part of my shopping. Let me just have a look at my receipt. So the rump steaks, so the mince, the mince, so these 2 minces here, they were £7.38 for 2. My chicken breast was £3.99. The rump steaks, so the 2 rump steaks, they were £9.69, and the 2 sirloin steaks were £11.29. So that was kind of the bulk of the shopping. Also, the other part of the bulk was I got some extra virgin olive oil. I did look at the ingredients and what was in it, and it is just olives that have been pressed. So that was also expensive. I think that olive oil is really expensive. So I think the olive oil, actually £4.99 for the olive oil. So it was the meat that was the most expensive part of my shop. So this and this was the most expensive section. I was going to get some feta cheese for my salad, but it just had like additives in it, and then I saw that they did French goat's cheese instead, so I picked some of that up. I had a look at the ingredients, and it's full fat soft goat's cheese. That's literally all that's in it, so I'm looking forward to having that instead of the feta. These are for George, this is for George. I've got some peeled plum tomatoes in juice. This has got so it's tomato juice and peel and tomatoes. This is chopped tomatoes, and it literally contains only, where's my ingredients? Tomatoes and tomato juice. That's all that contains. I got some walnuts. The walnuts were so cheap. I got a massive bag. How many grams is this? This is 200 grams of walnuts. From Ocado, that would be at least £5, like £4 or £5. But Lidl, I spent on the walnuts, when I can find them on my list. Where can I find them? Did I pay for them? Huh? I'm genuinely, I can't find them on here. Red onion, eggs. Walnuts. £1.99, £1.99 for the walnuts. That's incredible. Same with the cranberries. They were like £1.29 for a 150 gram bag. That's really good. We'll talk about this in a minute. Coffee, green tea, parsley and coriander, tender stem broccoli, salad leaves, eggs. I've got some British Golden free range eggs, and it has the free range stamp on that, as does this, organic eggs, and again it has the free range stamp on there. So they are free range. They are in outdoor areas with small flock sizes, which is I really like that. If I'm going to eat meat and things from animals, I want them to be treated with the utmost respect. Yeah. Right, so now this, I saw this. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my reel on this. This smelled incredible. Did I need it? No way. Did I want it? Absolutely. It was amazing. And that I think was £2.99, but it smells amazing. It's geranium, verbena, and lang. Anyway, I love it. I'm literally obsessed with it. I can't wait to put that in my bath. And that is my food shop. So I'm just going to turn you around. There we go. What I need to do, obviously, now I do have a few extra things that I couldn't get from Lidl. So I'm just going to check my list. So I'm allowing myself £90 a week on food. Now, next time I won't get flowers. I won't need to get olive oil next week, so that will save on costs. The meat will be the most expensive part, but it's grass fed, so it'll be cheaper than get it there than it will be to get from the butchers. From the butchers, I need to get sausage meat and sausages. I need to get a small sourdough loaf. From the market, I need to get bananas, 1 grapefruit, 2 avocados, some cherry tomatoes. I've put vine tomatoes on here, but I'm going to get rid of that. I don't need that. And grapes. Okay, I don't need to get that much. What I didn't get from Lidl was vanilla syrup, because it literally was just sugar. It was ridiculous. So I also want to look for vanilla pods, dark chocolate chips, because that had so much in it. I just want cocoa, like dark, like cocoa. And then I need to get washing tablets and fabric softener. So this week, I'm probably going to go over budget. George is probably going to have to help me with the grocery shop this week, because we need washing pods, fabric softener, oil, virgin olive oil. So we need some of the basics to stock up for this week. So next week's shopping, I'm hoping, will be a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I'm going to put all of this away now, and then I'm going to go and enjoy my morning. I haven't even had breakfast yet. It's 5 to 9, so I'm going to go make some breakfast. Thank you so much for coming along. I really hope you've enjoyed spending like the last couple of days with me. And if you would like to see a what I eat in a day video, or what meals I'm having, I have given up ultra processed food for Lent 2025, so I am not having anything processed. I'm making things from scratch if I want to. I'm going to try and make mayonnaise and tomato sauce from scratch, and I make butter, as you know. And yeah, if that is something interesting you would like to see, let me know below. And with that, I'm going to go and get some breakfast, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!